Hustler magazine. Thank you. It's not really though as dirty as it sounds. I write about lifestyles, as long as those lifestyles involve a lot of jizz. It's hard though because when I meet new people, they tend to judge me for what I do. I went to this networking event and I was like, "Hi, I'm Teresa. I'm a journalist for Hustler magazine." And this woman was like, "A journalist?" And I was like, "Yeah, I wrote 4 Eyes, 3 Holes. You ever heard of that?" And she was like, "You wrote that?" And at this point, I didn't know what was more offensive, was that she was rude to me about my job or she didn't know how to use air quotes. But it is even harder for me to date because men don't want to take me home to meet their moms. And I decided, you know what, I am going to change myself and not only date men whose mothers are dead. And every time I tell that joke, a male comic will come up to me after the show and be like, "My mom's dead." But I don't want to date a comic because their idea of a date is going to an open mic. Like years ago, I did date a comic, and I'd always have to sit there and listen to him tell these dumbass rape jokes. No one would ever laugh, and he's like, "I hate PC culture. I hate the SJWs. They never let me tell my rape jokes. Why can't I tell rape jokes?" And I was like, "It's because you kind of look like a rapist." But dating normal guys is no better. A few months ago, I was with this Japanese man, and I can't remember if the sex was good or not because his penis was always pixelated. But I finally had enough. When he told me he was driving his hot assistant from Thousand Oaks to LAX on Friday during rush hour traffic, he was like, "Hey, she and I are just friends. She has a boyfriend. He's out of town. I'm just being a nice guy." I told him for that amount of effort, "Bitch, you should fuck her." Like I was already suspicious of him because of his social media. I found his assistant's Instagram, and he was always liking all her pictures. She was posting photos of them together, laughing at lunch, and he was always leaving comments like, "Can't wait to have sex." Weeks after we broke up, I saw that the two of them became an Instagram official couple. And I saw that they formed a band together. My ex was like, "Hey, I hear you talk about me in your stand-up. It's not nice. I want you to stop." And I said, "What are you gonna do about it?" And he was like, "How'd you like it if I gave you a taste of your own medicine? What if I wrote a song about you?" And I was like, "It's not really the same thing. People actually listen to my stand-up." Thank you. He sucks. I hate him so much. So thank you. Thank you so much. I hate Asian stereotypes. So I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Asian stereotypes, they are the worst. Like, I hate when people say that Asians are bad drivers. Because I know that I am excellent on the road. I have taken driver's ed 3 times. I hate when people think that all Asians look alike. I used to work in this office, and they couldn't tell me and the other Asian apart. And for the record, I am 5'6", I have long hair, I'm Chinese. Hanjin was 5'1", had short hair, and is a man. As I mentioned earlier, my parents, they're from Kansas. And they still call Asian people Orientals. And white people have to tell them that is offensive. But my parents, they ended up in Kansas and they were there for 40 years. And anyone here from Kansas or been to Kansas? Yes. Okay, a few. Where have you been?
St. Louis.
Oh, I was like, St. Louis? What? We got a geography lesson after this. It's like, what? Okay. But the weird thing about Kansas is that the hillbillies, even when they're being racist to you or still kind of polite about it, it feels like you're in Canada but with more Confederate flags. And my parents, they really want to fit in, and so they decided to give each other American names. And my mom, she picked Victor for my dad because she thought he's a winner. And my mom, or my dad, I'm sorry, I fucked this up. Fucked this all up. I was like, you guys are so sweet, and I just fucked everything up. Okay, I'm gonna start over. My mom picked Victor for my dad because she thought he was a winner. Thank you. Yes, let's repeat this. Yes, thank you so much. I love the support here. It's wonderful. And my dad picked Debbie for my mom because he loved Debbie Does Dallas. Yes, we love porn in my family. Porn is wonderful. Yes, yes. But the boys in high school, they never wanted to go out with me. And now those same guys like hit me up on Facebook. So I got a message from the homecoming king, and he was like, Teresa, I see the things you are doing in California. I want you to know that I think you are beautiful, and I would like to come out there, take you on a date, treat you like a princess. And I stared at this message for a really long time. And finally I wrote back and I said, Earl. When we were in high school, I heard you and your friends make fun of me. And I heard you call me Ching Chong. So no. I don't want to go out with you, Earl. Have a nice day. And he immediately wrote me back, I am so sorry. I can't believe you heard that. I am a different person now. I am a Christian man. Can you forgive me? I am so sorry. But I was furious. Because I made that whole fucking Ching Chong story up. Because he is ugly. And now I can't go out with Earl because he is racist. So, in December, I turned 35. Thank you. And I went buck wild. I got lunch at Soup Plantation. After that, thank you. After that, I got an oil change at Valvoline. What? Yes! Party! But the holidays are a weird time for me. Something really embarrassing. I worked at the Glendale Americana as a Santa's elf. And even more embarrassing, I worked with a bunch of 18 and 19-year-olds who wanted to get in a circle, share their names, their ages, and their hopes and dreams. And even more embarrassing was I did it. So we are in this circle. One girl's like, my name is Ashley, and I'm 18, and I want to be an actress. And then the girl's like, my name is Miranda, I'm 19, and I want to be a singer. And I was like, hey, I'm Teresa, I'm 30, I'm here because I need money. Shaving off years of my life, right? And they're like, oh, you look so good for your age. Asian don't crack. And I was like, you morons, it is black don't crack. It is Asian don't raisin. But it is black don't crack. Me and those girls became best friends, and every day we would get lunch together and we would get tater tots because that's what teenagers do. So we're all hanging out, eating our tater tots, enjoying our lives, and one girl's like, hey, have you guys ever considered becoming escorts? And then the girl's like, yeah, let's do it. And in my head I was like, I signed up to be a Santa's elf, not a ho-ho-ho.